recording is on.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to LisaBug Mind Body Blend. I have some Tai Chi to get us started today to bring us into that present moment, because sometimes the brain is disconnected with the body, and we want to put the 3 B's together: the brain, the body, and the breath today as we move through each of our movements and connect that all together. I have light hand weights for our bar work today and a small chair as well. And the way I'd like you to sit your chair is the way I have it here, with the back of the chair, if that's the style of chair you have, facing the back side of your mat. That way, when you turn and do some movements this direction, as we fold forward, you might use the top of your chair, or you might come a little lower to use the seat of the chair. I also have my yoga strap and a blanket as options too for props today. Clear your mat, come into wide Wu Chi as we start our Tai Chi Warm Up this morning. So let's take those legs nice and wide. Activate your glutes to pull your knees out. Try not to let them knock inward. So really activate those hips. Activate the core, zip everything up through the crown of the head. And we'll take the arms and circle them down and around to the right side and block. And look toward your fingertips. Circle them down. And a soft block. Adding the legs, bend the knees as you circle, straighten the legs, and block. Inhale, circle. Exhale, sink. We're warming up our shoulders, the hips, the thighs, the ankles. 3 more with the breath. 2 more. Last one. We'll hold that soft block here. Make a light fist with your left hand and draw back into draw the bow. We'll bend the left knee. Then switch to a block. The right palm is up. The left hand pushes forward. We pull back. 2 peace fingers is our bow. And press out. Inhale. And exhale. And you are moving at your own pace today, whatever feels great for you today. Three more. Just a soft bend in the knees as you move side to side. 2. 1 more. Hold that block. Pivot forward with the body. Sink down, sweep the arms out and up. Inhale. And exhale. Fold over, hinge from the hips. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Exhale. Keep those abdominals really firing to protect your lumbar spine. One more, breathe in. And breathe out. Then roll your body up, curving your spine. Sink back down into those knees. This time we'll circle the arms around to the right. Soft block. Inhale. Exhale. Adding the legs, sink in. Raise up. You choose that range of motion. Where do you like to go into your wide Wu Chi? Into that squat. 3 more. Checking in with your body with each and every movement. Allowing it to take you to a place today that's at your own level. Last one. Hold that block. Make a soft fist with your right hand, draw the bow. And I have 2 peace fingers on the left hand, gazing toward the fingers. Then shift out, left palm is up, right palm pushes. Draw the bow. And press. Inhale. Exhale. Sometimes the movements will feel different from one side to the other, because our brain needs to reverse and retranslate. Let's do 2 more on this side. Breathe in, draw the bow, breathe out. 1 more. Hold that block, pivot to the front. Inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, a little bit of a sunflowers here, crossing the palms above the head, the wrists, and toward the earth. 3 more. And 2. Last one, we roll up, roll, curving the spine. Roll those shoulders back. Slightly step the feet closer together. Pivot the right foot toward the right corner of your mat. And then step in. Step out, leading with the heel. And step in. Now next time you step in, I want you to take your left hand and you're making a little hook. So I have my fingers and my thumb clasped. I'm hooking my wrist. And then take that hook and press it out. Circle down, make your hook, and press out. If you want a little bit more balance challenge, as you hook, let your knee come up, lead with your heel, press away. Now that other arm can join, and the palm is facing up. So you circle, make your hook, and press. You can always tap that big toe to the floor. And we're pausing on the hook. 2 more. Last one. Hold your block. Pivot your body to the center. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold over. Really connect the breath and the movement and the body and the brain. 1 more. Rolling up on this last one. Roll. And then we're pivoting toward that left corner. We'll circle this arm around, step in, make a hook, then press it out. Circle, step in, make your hook, press away. Now you know your options here. If you want a little bit more for balance, lift that knee up. You can add the opposite arm in, circling down, make your hook, and block. Now try to go slow and controlled. Leading with your heel. 3. 2. Hold the last one on your block. Pivot back to the front. Your last time with the breath. Sweep up. And sunflowers. have 2 more of these breaths. Nice and generous, fill the lungs. Last one. And we'll roll up. And then roll your shoulders back. All right, reaching for your weights. We'll stay in this wide stance with the feet. I have 3s, I have 5s. You choose what you have available for you today. I'm just gonna bring the hands to the hips for a moment. And then turning those toes out, drop down and press up. So I wanna teach you a rhythm. It's 3 counts at the bottom, 1 count coming to the top. So it looks like this. Drop, hold, hold, press up. Down, 2, 3, press up. Down and hold. 2, 3, press up. Hold. 2, 3, press up. Good. So that's our rhythm with the legs. It gives us an isometric contraction at the bottom. We have 4 more. Down and hold. 2, 3, press up. Down and hold. 2, 3, press up. Down and hold. 2, 3, press up. 1 more. Now with the arms, upright row. 2, 3, press up. Down and hold. 2, 3, press up. Elbows are slightly higher than your wrists, but slightly lower than your shoulders. Press up. Down and hold. 2, 3, press up. Good. So this is level 1, option 1 for your arm work. Level 2 will lengthen the lever into a side arm raise, straighter arms. 3, 2, 1, press up. 3, 2, 1, press up. Good. Now we can use these arms on many planes of movement. This is the frontal plane with the arms out. 2, 3, press up. You can bend your elbows a little bit. You don't want to do the upright row, you want to do the lateral raise, but your weights are too heavy. Just bend those arms a little bit. We have 4 more. Down and hold. 2, 3, press up. Down and hold. 2, 3, press up. 2 more. 1 more time. Now single time on the legs. Down, down, down. This is a tiny pulsing movement. I'm never coming all the way up. To keep that energy, that strength moving in the legs. Now option, pulsing the arms in the upright row. Up, up, up. Again, I'm not straightening my arms all the way, just at the top of the movement. Breathe. You can stay with those upright rows, or last option, full arm lateral raise. Up, up, up. Good, we're going down into the legs, but up with the arms. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up. Ooh, that was a lot of endurance for those legs and arms. Let's pivot to the right side. So our one foot is in front. We have a front foot and a back foot. We're in warrior 1. Reach those hands down toward the knees. Pull your elbows up, and we'll go up and hold. 2, 3, and down. Up and hold. 2, 3, down. So it's just like we did with the legs, the same rhythm pattern. Up for 3, 2, 1, and down. So I have my upper body on a little bit of a forward lean, so I can really get those triceps to work. Stabilize with a strong core. And down, 5 more. Up and hold, 2, 3, and down. 4 more. Up, 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 and down. 3 more. Really starting to feel this, triceps and shoulders. 2 more. Up, 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 and down. 1 more. Up, 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 and down. Come up with the body. Step your back foot forward, and the foot that was in front is going to go to the top of your chair. So we're going to hold a little stretch here. We'll hinge forward from the hips, and you can set your weights down if you'd like right on the top of the chair and enjoy that little stretch. This is also giving our arms a chance to relax as we have one more set of our tricep kickbacks. All right, so we're switching feet. Take your weights with you. So the foot you have on the chair now goes behind you into your warrior one lunge position. The body hinges forward slightly. The elbows lift up, almost level with the floor. Take it up and hold, 2, 3, and down. Up, 2, 3, and down. It's a hold, 2, 3, and down. Try not to shrug those shoulders up towards your ears, so really connect with your lats. Press the shoulders down toward your back pockets. Exhale, up, 2, 3, and down. Feel a little stabilization work in your front thigh, your front hip. If you need a break, I want you to take it, but we have 5 more. Up and hold, 2, 3, and down. 4 more. I have 3-pound weights, and this is plenty today for this. Woo! We have 2 more. Up, up, up. 1 more. Up, 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 and relax. Step yourself up. Step forward. The foot that's in front goes up on your chair, and we stretch forward into a hamstring stretch. You can set your weights down. You don't need to hold them. Keep this knee soft, a slight bend in that knee. Two more breaths. All right, rise up. Step in. Now for now, don't grab your weights yet. I want you to practice this movement. So we're going to stand on our right leg. We'll hinge forward from the hips until our fingertips touch the chair. You can use the top of your chair or the seat. Then as you come up, find your balance and lift your left knee up. Again, hinge forward, finding balance, and come up. Now you can also put your chair next to the side of your body so that when you come forward or a wall, you can have your hand on something at all times to help assist you. Let's do 2 more, just like this. This is a single leg deadlift. We're working that right hip and thigh, hamstring. Last one. Now take it forward and hold, and you're using your chair for a little bit of balance. So we're standing on our right foot. I want you to pick up a weight with your left hand. Left hand. Pull it up and down. Pull it up,
So I'm feeling a nice amount of work in my standing ankle, through the calf muscle, through the hip, the glute. Now if your weight's too light, maybe you double up the weight, so 2 weights in one hand. Pull that elbow back, up and down. Exhale, inhale. We have 6 more on this side. Losing the balance, 5. That's what happens when those muscles get really tired. 4, 3, 2, really working stability and balance. 1 more time. Up and down. You can set your weights to the chair, standing up. Now this right hip is probably really screaming, I need a stretch. So let's take that right leg you just were standing on, cross the ankle over the thigh, and sink down into a standing pigeon pose. If you don't need your chair for balance, let go, breathe. Oh, that feels so nice after that work. 2 more breaths. And then we'll rise up. Get ready to repeat. So no weights to start. I want you to practice. You're standing on your left leg. We're going to hinge forward so your fingertips connect with the chair if you need it for balance. Then we're going to stand and pick up the knee. Just go slow at your own pace. So really the only muscle action here is hip flexion and hip extension under load in that left leg. That's the majority of the work. But our core is really stable. So we are working the foundation, our powerhouse. Let's do 3 more on this side. Nice pada bandha, that connection of your feet into the mat. 2. And 1 more. And then let's take it forward. This is our warrior 3 position. We're holding here. Left foot is on the floor, so the weights go in the right hand, either one or both. Using your chair for balance. Pull up, down, and up. Ooh, I'm really feeling fatigued already on this side. If you need to take a break, shake it out, then come back in. Because we're here for a little bit. I want you to listen to your body. 5 to go. Pull it up. 4. Woo. 3. Back leg doesn't need to be high. 2. And 1. Release those weights. Rise up. Oh my. I think I can hear you moaning and groaning from Minneapolis. Let's stretch out that left hip. So the ankle flexes, the leg crosses the thigh, and we sink down into our stretch. Oh, just in time. Breathing, relaxing the muscle. 2 more breaths. And rising up. Okay, take both or one of your weights back in your right hand. We are going to step back with the right foot. And the heel is up into a high crescent lunge. or the foot can be planted in warrior one. So if you're up in high lunge, we're going to take the lunge and drop down and hold, and up, down, 2, 3, and up, down, 2, 3, and up. Now if your back heel is down on the ground, the movement's going to be smaller. So it's here, 2, 3, push up, hold, 2, 3, push up. So you choose the one that works best for your body. Now with the arm, we'll bicep curl, 2, 3, release. Bicep curl, 2, 3, and up. And I'm bending my elbow about 90 degrees, so I'm not coming all the way to the shoulder. I want to feel that work in the muscle. 8 more, 2, 3, up, 7. The legs are getting tired. You can just do the bicep curl and just stand in your warrior one pose. 5, 2, 3, up, 4. Good posture here, shoulder blades back. Up, 3, 2, 3, up, 2. 1 more. Now pulse that lunge. Down, down, down. You can pulse the curl. Up, up, up. You can take out any layers of this exercise you need to today. We have 2 more sets of 8. Stay with me if you can. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 more set of 8. Just 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Step that back foot in. Ooh. Switch your hand weights over to the left hand. Step back with your left foot. High crescent lunge or warrior one. So you can go in with the arms if you'd like. I'm going to layer the movements. So I'm taking it down and hold, 2, 3, up. Down and hold, 2, 3, up. I've got a little bit of shaking going on in the muscle. It's really working. Now when you're ready, add your bicep curl up to 90 degrees. 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, 1, release. Shoulder girdle is really stable. 3, 2, 1, release. Make sure you're not holding your breath as you're holding that pose. Keep breathing. Let's do 2 more this pace. 3, 2, 1. We're up. 3, 2, 1. Now just pulse the legs. Down, down. If you're in your warrior one, you're pulsing here, here, here. Just so you're working in this quad. Option to add the bicep. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Check your alignment. Relax your fingers around the weight. Good job. Woo. Keep going with me unless you need to take a break. We have 2 more sets of 8 to finish. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is good endurance. We're getting stronger every minute. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step back, foot in. Release your weights down. Okay, we're moving into the calf muscles. So let's turn the toes out. First position, I'm making a little V with my feet. using the back of your chair for balance or a wall. Same tempo we've been working, so up and hold, 2, 3, and down. Up and hold, 2, 3, and down. I want you just to rely a tiny bit on your chair for balance. Just a little, maybe a couple fingers. Up and hold, 3, 2, 1, and down. Up and hold, 3, 2, 1, and down. Way up on the balls of the feet. Really activate those calf muscles. 5 to go. And down. 4 more. Up and hold. Squeeze your inner thighs. Squeeze your glutes. Everything is active in the lower body. 2 more. Up, 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 and down. 1 more. Up, 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 and down. We'll take a brief stretch. Right foot steps back. Push your heel down into the floor. Step that right foot back in. Step your left foot back. Press your heel down. And step that back foot back into first position. Raise up on the balls of the feet and hold. We drop down, hold, 3 counts, 2, press up. Hold, 2, 3, press up. So from the front angle, we're here, press up. Down and hold. 2, 3, press up. We're on our heels the whole, or on our toes the whole time. Heels are up. 5 reps. 2, 3, press up. 4 more. Down and hold. Zip up the abs. Squeeze up. Try to keep your heels together the whole time. Press up. 2 more. Down. 2, 3. Press up. 1 more. Down. 2, 3. Press up. Drop those heels down. Okay, time to pick up your weights. 2 weights. We've got a curtsy lunge. So I'm going to keep my weights at my chest. Take your right foot, cross it behind your left. Curtsy. Step out. Cross back. Step out. So I'm shifting my body weight. You choose how low you go, and I have my toes turned out. Next option, add the arms, press up. Curtsy lunge. If it bothers you to press above the head but you still want to do it, just do it with no weights. Just reach your hands up toward the ceiling. Next layer, we add rotation. So as I do my curtsy lunge, I'm going to rotate and reach my hands down to the mat. As I step out, I'm going to press up and lift off my opposite heel. Rotate. Reach. Slow, controlled movement. Now it's really important when you press your weights above your head that you don't have the tendency to look up at them. That pinches the back of your neck, so you're looking straight forward. Last option, we add an arabesque. So your back foot is going to come off the floor, balance. Curtsy lunge, twist. Arabesque. 4 more. Point your toe on the arabesque. Nice long lines. And we have 2 more on this side. Choosing the layers that work best for you. 1 more. Twist. Arabesque. and come back to center. Okay, layering on to the other side, we simply curtsy lunge and step out. If you want to add the layers sooner, feel free to do that, but I'll break it down on this side. So your toes are turned out, curtsy behind, and step out. Add a twist. Press up, lift up off the heel. Ooh, I didn't layer that properly. We did one here in the middle first. So I want to show this one first. Good. Let's do one more with the press above the head in the middle. And then we'll add the diagonal reach, lifting up off the heel. Make sure your gaze is forward when your arms are pressing up. Are you ready for the arabesque? Yes, yes. Back foot lifts off the ground, we balance, point the toe. And I don't have a high leg lift here. It's just a few inches off the mat. Breathing, connecting the brain, the body, and the breath. 3 more. Two to go. Last one. And come to the center and release. We're going to hands and knees. Have your weights next to you on the mat. Maybe a padding for your knees. And also bring your yoga strap down so you've got it close by. So we are going to work the back of the shoulder and the tricep with a nice straight arm. So let's take 1 or 2 weights, depending on your intensity, into the right hand. Left hand comes down to the floor, or we make a fist for wrist if we have wrist issues. Left foot goes back. Now with the straight arm, we lift it up and hold, 2, 3, and down. Up, hold, 2, 3, and down. So if your only option with weights is pretty heavy, you can do the same thing with a bent elbow. So it looks like this. Up, hold, 2, 3, and down. Always an option. Up, hold, 2, 3. Now focus on your hips. Make sure they're level. Up, hold, 2, 3, and down. Back foot can be flexed or pointed. Shoulders are squared. Abs are pulled in. 5 more repetitions if we can get them. 4 more. Up, hold, hold, and down. Up, hold, 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 and down. 2 more. Last one. Up, 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 and down. Set your opposite knee down. Set your weight down. We'll take a thread the needle. So reach up, stretch, thread that arm through, holding that shoulder stretch. Top arm can wrap behind the back if you'd like that, or reaching long to the top of your mat. Just a couple more breaths here to relax that shoulder before we ask it to support our body weight on the other side. All right, let's rise back up. Taking your weight into your left hand now. Right leg goes back. Straight left arm, up, hold, 3, 2, 1, and down. Up, hold, 3, 2, 1. Elbow can bend. Up, hold, 3, 2, 1, and down. Now on the hold, that's where I want you to focus on your abdominals. So as you're holding the arm up, activate your core, transverse abdominis, stabilizing and pulling that navel slightly toward the spine. We have 6 more on this side. Up, hold, 2, 3, and down. Back foot can also be flexed as well as pointed. 4 more. Up, 2, 3, and down. 3 more. Hold. These holds are really good for endurance. 1 more. Up, 2, 3, and down. Relax your weight. Relax the knee to the mat. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, thread the needle, relaxing that shoulder down. Top arm can wrap back or reach to the top of your mat. Let's take some deep breaths here. One more inhale and exhale. And then press yourself back up. We'll come into a downward dog or a dolphin pose. So either from your wrists or from your elbows. Tuck your toes, lift those hips up. Press your heels down, get a nice stretch. And you can also bring this to your chair. So you can walk your feet forward. Set your hands on top of your chair and do your downward facing dog right here. It's a nice, wonderful option. Let's hold here 3 more breaths. One more breath. And then as you exhale, drop those knees back down to the mat. We'll come into a sideline position. So I'm going to turn my body toward the camera. So I'm going to cue the leg we're working as being the top leg because it might be a different leg for you than what I have here. Now we can be up on the elbow. We can be down supporting the head. We'll take this top leg out long. Now I want you to have your leg parallel, so your toes are facing forward. You're going to lift this leg up and hold. 3, 2, 1, and down. Up and hold. 3, 2, 1, and down. Now, if you were to want to add a little bit of resistance, you could place that weight right on the outside of your thigh. And up and hold. 3, 2, 1, and down. Up, up, up. 2 more. 1 more. Tiny pulses right at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're using the hip abductors. We have 32 of these. Here's the second set of 8. Try not to collapse into your shoulder. Keep lifted. 2 more sets of 8. 16 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my. We can do this together as a team. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stack your knees. We are going to do clam shells. So your ankles stay together, your knees open and close. Hold. 2, 3, and close. Hold. 2, 3. You can set your weight there. Hold. 2, This is transverse abduction of the hip. It's nice for those deep external rotators. Hold, 2, 3, and close. 4 more. Good news, we're not going to pulse these. 3. Good? Yes. 2 more. Hold. 1 more. And rest. Grab a weight. We've got rotator cuff movements, and we're just going to go slow. So it's up and down. Up. Down. You go through your range of motion at a slow pace. It's really important that we strengthen the rotator cuff without straining that muscle, or it's actually a set of 4 muscles that's the rotator cuff. Sometimes you'll hear it known as the sits muscles, S-I-T-S. It's not like your sits bones though. Got 4 more here. When we get to the other side, I'll tell you what those muscles are called. But I need time to get them all spilled out to you. 2. 1 more, up and down. So set your weight down. Want to take a second to stretch this top hip. So press yourself up. You're going to cross the ankle over the knee as we sit and just pull this leg in, twist, and look behind you. Just a brief stretch, just to let that muscle release again and relax. Nice long spine. 1 more breath. And exhale. All right, take a little bit of time to get yourself adjusted to the other side. I have my bottom knee bent, maybe about 90 degrees. My top leg is straight. I'm either up high on the elbow or down low if I need to support the head. Leg is parallel, so my toes are facing forward. Up and hold. 3, 2, 1, and down. Up, hold. I want you to be sure that you're not turning your toe toward the ceiling, because then it starts to look like this and you're just working your hip flexor. I want you to work the outer portion of your thigh. The lift does not have to be high. Up and hold. 2, 3, and down. Up and hold. Just 2 more this way. Then we have 32 pulses at the top. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Teeny tiny movement. It's tiny but deadly. If you need to take a break during this set, relax, come back in when you've got a little bit of recovery. 16 more. Anybody using the weight here? Ooh, I don't need it. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Beautiful. 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your legs. You're going to keep your heels together. Open into clam shell. Hold. 3, 2, 1, and down. Now, really important in clamshell that you don't rock yourself back to get your leg to open. So try not to revolve your body backward. Imagine you're up against a wall, so you can't move your pelvis at all. And down. Up and hold. 6 more. Pause. Squeeze that muscle. Maybe add your weight. 5. And down. 4 more. Up, hold. Ooh. Clamshells, so good for the hips. 2 more. 1 more. No pulsing on this one. Relax. Grab your weight. We drape it right across the body and rotate slow, up and down. So the sits muscles, supraspinatus. Say it back to me, supraspinatus. Infraspinatus. Infraspinatus. Teres minor. Teres minor. Subscapularis. There's the sits muscle, subscapularis. 5 to go. No quiz, it's just fun to learn. So which do you think is on top? The supraspinatus or the infraspinatus? I'm sure you guys answered that question correctly. The supraspinatus is on top. One more. And relax that weight down. Let's stretch this top hip. Push yourself up. Cross the foot over. Now, if you can't quite cross it over, you can bring it to this side of your knee. Hug it in. Reach behind you. Nice long spine. A twist. And a couple of nice deep breaths. One more inhale. And exhale. And relax. So we are going to take a nice deep hamstring stretch today using your yoga strap. I'm going to give you two options. If you want to stay sitting up, you can just reach the strap to the ball of the foot, let the other leg open and hold here, or you can come on down onto your back, face this direction, and let's start with that right leg first. Extend the leg up and let your strap extend until you can get your leg completely straight. So that might mean your leg is down low. So I'm going to strap it in the loop here. So if you're pretty tight in your hamstring, your leg might be here to get it out to straight. If you're up here and your knees bent, it's still a good stretch, but it's not going to be quite as much into that hamstring. The bottom leg can stay bent, or we can glide it out onto the mat. And let's find the breath. Connect it with the body and the brain. I like this stretch in a supine position. I find I can relax a little bit better than when I'm sitting up. But if you're sitting up in that stretch, you also get the hip opener of the other leg, the bent knee opening out. And just check in. Maybe you can go a little deeper, or you might need to back off on that stretch just a little bit to hold a few more breaths. Our hamstrings are really one of the tightest group of muscles in our body. And it's usually from our activities of daily living. We spend a lot of time sitting, which makes the hamstrings in a shortened position. So really good to do those hamstring stretches every single day. Let's take one more breath here. And exhale completely, releasing the strap. If you're sitting, let's switch to that other leg, bending the opposite knee, let it open out into a seated tree. And then we'll take that left leg and stretch. Notice you might be a little bit different on this left side. So without any judgment or competition with yourself, just find your edge here. A comfortable edge, not an intense edge, a place where you can stay for a couple of minutes. Bottom knee can slide out to straight to release your hip flexor. And then maybe close your eyes and really bring your awareness internally to what you're feeling in your body
That's really important. And if your body's saying that this isn't a place that I can go today, then we listen and we learn and we adjust. And try to deepen the breath. A deeper breath will send a message to our neuromuscular system to allow that muscle to relax so the stretch can really happen. We're not fighting against that stretch. And then check to see in this moment if you can take it just a little deeper, or if you need to back off, or you've kind of found that sweet spot and you can stay right where you are for a few more breaths. Stretching is a part of our workout regime that we can do every single day. So if we lift heavy weights, there's a little bit of a rule that says you should wait 48 hours to train those muscles again to give yourself some recovery. But flexibility work we can do every single day, and that is beneficial for us to make strides in our flexibility, or just to maintain the stability, or in our flexibility, or to maintain the flexibility that we have. So let's take one more breath here. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And releasing the strap, make your way to a comfortable seat as we prepare to close our practice today. And maybe you come up to your chair to sit for a moment, or cross-legged, or legs straddled or extended out in front of you. Find a nice long spine. Close your eyes for a moment and just check in. And notice how you're feeling as compared to beginning of class. Give yourself a little bit of kudos for a job well done today in prioritizing making time for the health of your spirit, mind, and body. And then we'll allow the palms of the hands to close into a namaste, an Anjali mudra. This means a little bit different for each and every one of us. But traditionally in yoga, it's a demonstration of gratitude and of honor and respect. I am grateful for this opportunity to teach you from afar. I am honored to be your teacher. And may that light and love and peace that resides within me honor the light, love, and peace in each of you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. If anyone can stay for a check-in, I'll take our recording off. If not, I hope to see you for yoga. If you have any special requests for class this week on Thursday, send me a little text or an email and I'd be happy to include those in class. Thanks, everyone.